Trick Williams is the new WWE United States Champion, and he won the title at WrestleMania 42, this past WrestleMania. I'm not mad, actually. I'm not. I mean, he deserves it. We've seen him in NXT getting the gold. Now he's in the mains, and I feel like he's been actually doing pretty well. I guess I'm just a little confused on the logic of how we got here, but other than that, I'm not mad. Trick deserves gold, whether it was now or a little in the near future. He's definitely worked hard to get here. I'm just confused because Sami Zayn got it first, and then he only held it for 48 days, and then it switched hands. And then Carmelo Hayes got it, which also not mad. I love Melo. I absolutely love Melo. But then his reign was only 90 days. And then it went back to Sami for a short amount of time. Sami's second reign was only 22 days before Trick took it off of him. Why they didn't just have it be Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams for the U.S. Championship instead of giving it back to Sami and then having Sami versus Trick, I don't. Me personally, I loved when Trick and Melo were teaming and then they had that little fallout. So this could have been like a reunited Trick Melo type thing. And, I would have personally enjoyed that rather than taking it off of Melo, who is much like Trick. He has worked so hard to get to where he is and deserves gold. To only have his reign be 90 days before Sami's 22 and then taking it off of Sami, who has also worked hard and deserves gold, to give it to Trick. I don't. I would have just preferred Sami's 48 day and then Carmelo, and then Carmelo versus Trick, so that Melo's would have lasted an extra 22 days. And then Trick Williams. However, I am glad to hear that the open challenges are going to be no longer. It's okay to have them once in a while, but every single time have it be an open challenge, it just gets kind of boring a little bit, and you can kind of guess who's going to be the next one when, if you don't really know with somebody new, then it just means more excitement. I definitely think we could see a reunite of Carmelo and Trick at some point. Maybe Melo would want a rematch. I would hope he does because I loved him as champion. And maybe he could be the one to take it off of Trick again for another title reign, or someone completely different. But either way, I'm happy for Trick Williams. I'm glad that they had the amount of title changes that they did at WrestleMania. It was much needed. I just don't get the whole logic of how we got here of Sami, then Carmelo, then Sami, then Trick. But either way, there was a title change. Trick Williams, new U.S. champion. I can't wait to see what he does with it and who steps up at any time to go against him. And I really hope Carmelo does at some point and reunite, whether it's a feud or they team at some point again for Trick Melo. But congratulations to Trick Williams on becoming the new U.S. champion at WrestleMania. I'm really excited to see what he does with this, actually.